Welcome to my fish room.
Okay, I don't know if you've heard how cool this is, but we're going to do it again. So when it's like this, the water comes out these holes. When it's like this, the water comes out this hole. And when it's like this, the water comes out this hole. You may have seen that twice, I don't know when the camera turned off. But my son heard it from downstairs.
Wow, what ears you have?
Look at the size of them. These are big ears.
Mine are big. Yours are bigger than both of ours.
I want to look at his mom's earlobes.
Why not?
Yeah.
Doesn't believe that in his child.
You see, he has half earlobes, so therefore his mom mustn't have any earlobes, otherwise I'm not the father. Because if she has big earlobes, then he might not be mine.
That's the genealogical sign of Blofeld, European royalty. Half earlobes.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Well, Uncle always thought he looked like Prince Harry.
No. Well, yeah, they are all ringlets.
Well, I think it's the red hair.
Who has red hair?
Aaron.
I know, but where did he get
Prince
it from?
Harry. His mom's strawberry blonde, and I got a red beard.
Really?
Yeah. And Fraser was a redhead when he was young. He's not redhead anymore.
Why didn't you pull this through so that there wasn't so much cord up here?
No, we don't want
Where
it.
you gonna hang it?
No, we want it taut down.
We want it taut
Where
down.
are you gonna hang
And
it?
how are we going to
It's
coil it up
already-
behind the tank, son?
No,
It's
we're
already
gonna
pressed
hang
up
it.
Aaron,
against
did you
it.
pull it out?
No,
my dad
he
had
can't.
it.
You can't pull it.
How are we going to make it? It was tauter
You can't,
before.
because the
No,
points
it's exactly
come
the
down.
same tautness as
Oh,
pin.
I thought it was tauter.
No, what you can do is just put a little weight on it, and it'll be really tight then.
Is that your car barn or ours?
That's her old one.
What else we need?
Okay, there's the filter.
Where's it go?
Well, run the cord through the back of the lid. And just put it in the back of the tank facing forward. Shove it down enough so it won't run out of water.
I really like that.
So you hang on to these.
He did this one too.
We'll put these
I like
in
that
your
one so
box.
much.
Yeah, that's been,
Yeah. Nice.
no, Paris.
Not
No,
bad.
it's Paris, sorry.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's the bridge? It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't look like the 10 because it's so.
Here we go, I'm confused. Seven.
Okay.
Okay, tell me again with the weight, how do you want to make that so it's taut?
Okay, if you just take your broom handle or something and just lay it in there so that it's in the bottom of the loop, and then the cord over the next week or so will just kind of stretch into there, and then it'll just hang there.
I'm sorry we didn't get it taut. We put it in. but
What?
Too bad we didn't get it.
Well, I didn't want it taut because it has to go down and up because the way the cord, see, the grounded cord has the ground plug on the bottom,
Right?
so
Too much.
it's upside down. So we have constriction in the wire, and then the wire might break. So you got to have it loose so that you don't have to worry about the wire being bent, breaking.
We leaving the boxes so we can.
No, everything goes.
Okay.
You get to keep all the propaganda,
I don't need it.
but you can read how wonderful it is.
I have you.
Just phone me up and I'll tell you how wonderful it is.
And what's that thing on it for?
This is my filter.
No, that big thing.
Oh, that was a pump. Just in case we needed to pump the water from the tank up into the thing.
Oh, I see.
But instead we did it with just buckets. tape
For what?
to tape the power bar up there?
I'll call.
We don't need the power bar though.
You don't got the heater in there. Where is the heater?
Oh, maybe he took it downstairs.
What?
The heater? It was in a bucket?
Really?
Yeah, it's
You don't need it though, 'cause Dad, there's 3 things to the heater.
No, we need a heater.
Yeah, there's 1 plug, 2 plug, and then an empty space. You don't need a power bar.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Why did I? Oh, we were gonna
Yeah,
use.
I need you just to tell me where the two-sided tape is for the fish tank for Carl. I'll call you right back.
This thing?
Yep.
I wound it up all nice and nice. For no reason.
Nope. Well, that'd be nice for a minute.
Yeah. 24 sliding things.
Oh, okay, thanks. Probably from the table.
Plus it's hand washing too.
Let's take this one.
Alright. Elbow balance.
Sweet.
I know how much you love it. You love it.
Well, use the dolly.
Oh yeah, that's the water.
Yeah. It just makes noise.
You guys are lazy.
Please! It's harder to work with a dolly.
It's easier to
We
work
still
with
have
a
to
dolly.
carry it.
You don't have to bend it.
Yeah, I do.
Why?
Because otherwise,
Can you give me the roll of tape again?
Sorry?
The roll of tape, I'm just gonna tape up the cord so it's all pretty?
This one?
Yeah. Either one.
If I don't bend over, then it stands straight up.
Yeah, and you get a better grip.
So, I was looking at the computer the other day.
One sec, Carl, I'm not there. Okay, here I am, sorry.
Okay, so on our YouTube, we now have 830 some thousand views.
Wow.
And I found a thing
34.
that tells you how many views you're gonna, like when you're gonna hit 1,000,000.
Mm-hmm.
December 27th this year.
Okay.
And for 2,000,000,
Yeah.
August next year.
Wow.
What's that?
YouTube.
They have
He's
statistics on
bragging about
YouTube.
how slow it's taking to get up to 1,000,000.
How slow? What do you mean? We're not even we're not even 3 years yet. We're gonna hit 1,000,000 views before we hit the 3-year mark.
What year do you think Porsche sold their 1,000,000th car in?
Well, they were on Pawn Stars.
That makes no difference.
Come on, being on Pawn Stars?
They were.
Did you see Bob Dylan on Pawn Stars?
Yeah, I did actually. Chung Lee, that was hilarious. To Chung.
Chung Lee. That had to be set up.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I think he's just
In front of it?
no,
smart enough to do it himself.
they had to set that up.
We'll leave it there.
By the way, it was 1996.
Oh yeah?
Took them like 40 years to sell 1,000,000 cars.
And Ford sells how many cars in a year?
More than 1,000,000. Probably.
But they cost less.
Yes.
Considerably less.
Much. There was a luxury car.
Go behind the
Category of Jeffrey last
wires,
night.
or are they
Yeah.
gonna sit right there?
I don't know if there's enough room in the back.
There's a Lamborghini now for 1.6 million.
Let's buy 2.
Pardon?
Let's buy 2.
Yeah, really, eh? For that you could have
Yeah, because
8
we don't need
Mercedes
the power
colorways.
bar.
Pardon?
We don't need the power bar. Because we only got 3 plugs.
Okay.
Bad overcalculate.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can
Hey,
you see
Carl.
which one something that's light and pretty, like that's like this big, that we can just set on top of the fish tank and lights. Like something like flowery.
You could do one of those trendy, like small painting hooks, like that, kind of like it faces out of the wall because it's so high up, right?
What kind of thing, sorry?
If you put the hook right at the top, the apex, and the painting right about here.
And the painting's on an angle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
The
basically
string
it's not high
coming
up
down
enough
is
that
really
we can't see over top of the tank, but we have absolutely no room behind the tank.
Okay.
So,
Or you could put a box over top of it.
well, I think the idea is something pretty, just something that, because the light can move, so you just have something that sits here on top of the light, because the light's on legs, and we got moonlights as well.
Oh, I have what?
Moonlights.
Might as well try the ladder.
Hey, how do I turn it off at night?
That's on. In the middle's off, and all the way to the side is moonlights. Say you have a romantic dinner, you're just sitting around, it's mood. Yeah. Well, fish like romance every now and again.
They don't think.
Okay, so now
They react.
I have to get something to go on top of there, because that doesn't, I mean, it's not, oh, maybe we can put some of the shells.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do that later, and we'll put the shells there.
You take the dolly down.
I guess that would be kind of appropriate to put the shells.
What? Yeah, very appropriate.
Okay.
Take everything down, son.
I can take some notes. Do the hose.
Whoops.
You knocked over the camera? You got it, was there? Okay, anyhow, that's this job done. Bye. Say bye, Aaron.